Hello everybody, it's me Johnny. I'm 1/6 of the somewhat sideways gaming allegiance, so to speak, and I'm here giving you a quick update video of the future of this channel, I guess, or at least the future of me on this channel. So what you should be seeing in the background right now is a pretty terrible game of TF2, where I played majority as Scout, and didn't do that well, but I just need to find some gameplay to scrap together to put in the background for this video. So yeah, enjoy that. It should be a payload game. I think I'm on blue team. And, yeah. Anyway, I wanted to inform you about the kind of material that I'm going to be producing, at least. First up is the sort of obvious, is Team Fortress 2 videos. Now, Team Fortress 2 varies from hats to weapons to gameplay to tips and tricks to trading tips to whatever else, and I'm sure you can find at least the majority of that kind of material on channels like Muselk or Star. And while I do like those channels, I just want to kind of produce my own little gameplay and fun shenanigans on some sort of crazy servers like Sentry servers or All Crit servers or those kind of things. I really do enjoy TF2, and I think it's kind of getting a little bit better, except that end of the line update. Speaking of which, go watch this video on Richard's channel about the end of the line update. But, yeah, of course, along with TF2, there are going to be some other games, and I think a lot of ours, at least a lot of mine, are going to be free-to-play adventures, where essentially I go and I find a random free-to-play game, get like 2 other people to download it, and then we play it, and see how terrible it is. We've already got one recording of a game called L Sword, which is some sort of like side-scrolling, weird MMO thing that we thought was going to be terrible, was actually pretty good. And that'll be going up on either this channel or TF2's channel, which is Richard. But, yeah. So you'll be seeing a couple things like that. Also, Gary's Mod. Gary's Mod's a pretty popular thing out right now, at least. But me and the TF2 especially, Richard, I'm just going to say Richard because it's easier, we've taken a pretty good interest in Gary's Mod, and with its pretty much constant creation of content, I'm pretty sure we'll have our hands full with most of what we're going to be doing. Also, I plan on playing The Sims, whether it be Sims 4 or Sims 3. Personally, I prefer neither, but yeah, The Sims. And I'm sure, as many of you have probably seen, there's some crazy things you can do in The Sims, crazy scenarios. I like to play the whole put 5 people in a room with a fireplace and see how long they last. Or, well, you can't do it in The Sims 4 anymore, but you can, of course, you can do the pool survival island and see who survives in the pool long enough. But yeah, some of that. Also, I wanted to offer some coverage of some games that are in beta and alpha, and some of their updates. Some games that I've taken a pretty big interest in are A Hat in Time, or Hat in Timer, however it's pronounced, which is a kind of a callback to those like Nintendo 64 kind of era of video games, these collectathons like Mario 64, Banjo-Kazooie, Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, that kind of thing. And it's just kind of a callback to that old glory days of gaming. And also a new game, much newer, I guess, is Starbound, which is essentially the gameplay style of Terraria, but with the kind of Star Trek-ish setting. And it's very clear what kind of games, or what games this... It's very clear what games Starbound is taking inspiration from, as, I mean, just look at it. I mean, it just looks like Terraria. I mean, I guess you could say it came from Minecraft too, but whatever. I'm not sure if Minecraft is relevant anymore. Is it? Oh well. Also, some coverage of some upcoming games and some news on them, any sort of updates like that. Games like Overwatch, which is definitely taking some inspiration from Team Fortress 2. It's a class-based, team-focused FPS. I'm assuming it's going to be only multiplayer, but there hasn't been a whole lot of information, except a lot of gameplay released of it on all the classes so far. Another game I'm interested in is Battleborn, which is going to be similar to that of Borderlands, but with some sort of MOBA gameplay incorporated, so you'll see a lot of similar to how Smite is handling things nowadays. And also Deus Ex the Universe, or Deus Ex Universe, as they call it, which I've also taken a great interest in, as I really enjoyed Deus Ex Human Revolution and would really like to see what they can improve off of that game. However, there has been very little information released about it, and I can't really make any sort of comments about it just by these screenshots. But yeah, that's pretty much, for the most part, what I'm going to be doing. I'm also going to be doing reviews from time to time on newer games, or older games, depending on what I'm in the mood for, I guess. But yeah, that's about it. There's also definitely going to be some just random games and stuff like that we find in between bigger videos. We hope to have it more than just one video a month at some point, hopefully. But that's about all that is for me, so peace out.